Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today's video is, as you can see in the title, how to make PMDG work in MSFS 2024. Now, I've been very frustrated with how the content creators and the streamers, first of all, I can't say all because nobody has talked about this except for two people. One of them he was just simply saying, oh, download it for a cracked site and stuff. This is not what I was looking for. I was not looking for how to get it for free. I was looking to how to make it work in MSFS 2024. Now, Enko, okay, yeah, I think a lot of you guys know him. He was flying the plane, but he made it so like, all I had to do is just copy and paste the files from into the community folder. When I did the same thing, I didn't have I didn't have a proper database. I did not have a proper IRAC cycle, nothing. Okay, so and if I would use my Navigraph to update it once I've copied the information from MSFS 2020 to MSFS 2024, because like even I ended up installing MSFS 2020 just to see what other folders could be there. I tried even copying the work folders. Nothing worked. It's like if I would install it through Navigraph, the software for Navigraph, the EFB like would disappear. The yoke would like be on the side. The plane would not work. All the screens are black. Nothing works. Nothing is working. Okay, and if I would remove and load it in, everything was fine. I spent a whole day working on this, so I really hope you guys appreciate me putting this out there, because I don't see anybody doing this. I don't have not a single person came up and said this is how to do it. I'm doing this for you guys, okay, and I want you guys to see how to do it. Right, so I did the 737 and I did the 700 and the 800 and the 600s, and this is how I got it to work. Right, okay, first you load into the runway. You got to load into the runway. You don't load anywhere else. Let everything be like all the engines are starting. Everything is fine. Now, when you first run this, okay, don't think that your simulator is hanging or it's not gonna work or anything. It's gonna take a whole lot of time to load in the plane. That is normal. Before, the thing is, remember in MSFS 2020 there used to be a splash screen and you would just keep waiting for things to load and you didn't know what happened. This is almost the same thing, except for you just keep seeing this the airport and the surroundings and stuff. So it could take a few minutes, okay? It could take quite a bit. Okay, so wait for it. Okay, if you have something else to do, you just leave it, go do whatever you need to do and come back. Once it's loaded in, it will load in, I promise you guys. Okay, okay, let me take also this opportunity. So a lot of people seem to be saying, how do I get this beta, because this is only working on the sim update 1 beta. It only works on that. That's the only thing that I've seen it working in, and this is what I have to get the beta, guys. Okay, I need to show you this. So there are a lot of, like, if you just write how to install to enroll in Microsoft's Microsoft Flight Simulator beta program, they actually tell you step by step how to do it. Okay, but I'm just going to show you anyways. First thing you're going to do is called Xbox Insider, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. Right, okay, so here's my main monitor. Okay, while this loads in the background, you see it's taking forever. Okay, so let's search for Xbox Insider Hub. Okay, this, you can search for it and you can get it I think from your Microsoft store. I believe I got it from Microsoft store. Now, once Xbox Insider Hub runs, okay, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see announcements, you're going to see previews, you're going to see all of these on the left, right? You go to previews. Usually it will just link your account that is already on Xbox I'm using Xbox. Okay, don't ask me how to use anything else because I have an Xbox account and I use Xbox to install and update Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, once you scroll down, you will see all of the public beta, all of the betas that are available. Now you just keep scrolling down and find Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 beta. It's because I've already joined it, I cannot see it. All right, so I'm going to go to my go to the one that I've already joined. See here down, it will look like this. Will be up under Microsoft Flight Simulator beta. You'll get 2024 beta. Okay, so you click on it. Okay, once you get greeted with this, you won't see this manage, you will see only join. Okay, so you click on join and everything else is easy, just accept whatever, all of that stuff. Once you are done with this whole thing, right, restart your PC. Okay, if you're on, see, I'm only talking about PCs because I don't know how on Xbox this thing works. Okay, honestly, don't ask me how. I only know PC because I own a PC. So once you're done, restart your PC and then you go to Xbox, okay, or wherever you downloaded your sim from, and you will find the update option is going to be there. Once you do the update, you should have MSFS 2024. Now, for me, okay, see, oh, finally, see how long it took. It took forever. You could get scared, you could this. Don't worry, it will load in, okay? It takes a whole lot of time to load in. Now, after you have done the insider and restarted, do the update. And for some people it will work, for some people it won't. So if you're like me and after every update you have to reinstall, well, just reinstall. You just gotta reinstall. See, now everything is black and things on the side. It will take time, it will load in. Don't even worry about that. Okay, now let me just see, because I had installed on the 737s, the 8 and the 6. So let's just see here. See, there you go. It will tell you nav data out of date. Okay, now that will happen. Okay, don't worry about this. Okay, and if you want to do a flight to this, it's impossible. You cannot do flights in this. Okay, so I'm putting it back here because the first time that I did this, when I was in the nav section, the nav data section, where I wrote to FMC and then here ident, when I updated the nav data, everything froze. The FMCs froze and everything. But what I just had to do is go back to the main menu and load in again, and it was fine. Okay, so if it does happen to you, if it does freeze, okay, you just escape in menu and choose the same PMDG again, back in, will work. Okay, now so let's go to menu again and keep this here. Right now, I don't really know how to remove this pilot assistant thing. It's been bugging me so much ever since I did the stupid update, sim update one. But whatever, you know, I'll figure it out at some point. Okay, first glitch. This will happen. Don't worry about it. The maps don't work very well. Okay, now first things you have to do. Okay, in any of them, in any of the PMDGs, you're gonna have to sign into your Navigraph, of course. You do the authentication, make sure Navigraph works, and it's done. Now you go here. Okay, it will give you this. You do not have the latest. Oh shit, man, it's annoying. What the hell's happening? Okay, here. You do not yet have the current Navigraph data. Without this, many features of the tablet and aircraft cannot operate optimally. Okay, so please click the download button to do. Okay, now you click OK. Then it will be refreshing here. Liquidity pillage is still checking, and the latest ARAC is checking. Now, whether you want to wait this or not, it's not a make or break. I have waited for it. And then I installed, and I didn't wait for it, and then I installed. It works either way. Okay, so just install nav data. We're not going to wait for it to check. Okay, now just wait for it to do the download and install and everything. Once it installs, there it is. Then it's going to be 2501, and it's going to give you the validity period and 2501. I think the first one will never update, will never show you anything, because the database is just corrupt and it will not work. So that worked. Okay, I don't know why it keeps disappearing here. It didn't happen in the 700s and the 800s, but yeah, it's happening here. So this is another glitch you guys might face. Don't worry about it, don't freak out. Okay, Now let's come back here and see if it's working. Okay, so this is how it is. You have to keep it in the main menu while it does this update, or else it could glitch your plane and you might have to restart. Just exit out and exit in like I told you. Okay, so the ident right now, see, we got 2501 and it will work perfectly for you guys. Okay, I do believe that the 777 should be the same way, because it's all the same EFB, done all the same way it works. I will be doing the see, I'm doing them one by one. I'm doing the 600, 700s, 800s, and 900s. Then I'm gonna do the 777s. I got both the freighter and the ER version. Okay, so I'm gonna do them on the updates also. Okay, guys. So one thing I forgot to remember to tell you guys is never load this plane, okay, into a gate, because it doesn't support loading at the gate, because I think loading at the gate you have to be in external mode, and external mode does not work with this plane of now, because of course there's no official support to MSFS 2024, right? So the external view does not work. So when you load in, you're going to load directly into the plane, but you have to load on the runway. That's the only way I know it works. You got to load onto the runway. Okay, make sure everything's started, the engines are running, everything is fine. Just test the engines. Like right now I can't test the engines because I don't have actually, yeah, okay, I can touch the engine. Okay, so another thing I did is I'm using just like I did before, spad.next. I have a couple of profiles for PMDG 737s and the 777s, so I'm going to be using those. I do not use the profiles for MSFS 2024. You guys want to make it work? Okay, fine, but I have the TCA throttles, and this is me putting it into the reverse detent so that it can go into idle. Otherwise, when I put it into the idle detent, it goes up here. So that's another thing I wanted to tell you guys. I don't use the default settings or any settings in Microsoft Flight Simulator for the throttles, the flaps, everything. I have spad.next. Spad.next is very straightforward. You can just use it, and the profiles are going to be online. So okay, once we load in, right? We have loaded in, everything's fine. All cool, right? So what you do is you choose whichever gate you want to park at, but you have to use GSX, guys. Whoever doesn't have GSX, I don't know how to help you with this. Okay, you gotta have GSX. Okay, that is the only way I did it. I can do it, and that's the way I saw Kenko doing it. So he said that when he loaded into the gates, I think something went wrong, and I think it crashed. I think possibly because or maybe he couldn't turn on the engines or something. I think something goes wrong. Because again, it's not compatible with MSFS 2024, right? So we don't know what is happening, but he said he had problems and it wasn't working. So he started at the runway, used GSX to warp him to his gate, and everything is fine. Okay, after you warp onto the gate, simply, okay, go to the panels and load whichever one you want. You want the cold and dark, you want the apron, whatever, all those panel states. I would recommend always using the panel states that come with the 737, that come with PMDG. Don't try to create your own, because there could be problems with them. So yeah, I'm using cold and dark, right? You know, I always use cold and dark anyway. So okay, so everything will be set for you, okay, PMDGs themselves, and from then on you can make sure everything's working. So the battery is there, everything just comes up, no issues, right? And now we don't have ground power, right? So we can connect the ground power. Let's go, hold on, here, sorry. And by the way, the map seems to be working fine now. Here, I downloaded the database, but there will be issues. See, it will do these flashy thingies. So if you guys don't use the map, I don't think I'll ever use the map for now. Okay, so we can request the ground power. Okay, here we go. A couple of clicks, you know, if it doesn't work, just keep clicking until it connects. Okay, now it's connecting the ground power. Okay, connected it. Yeah, here we go. And you can use the ground power now. Now ground power is available, and it actually did load in the ground power. See the ground power, it went like everything opened up, everything is working. I do believe the ground power is working. Let me just check outside. Let me just see. Yep, ground power is connected. Everything is fine. Oh, wait, just disappeared. Oh, I think maybe because I clicked it a couple of times, it disconnected it again. So let's request this once. Let's see if it comes. Okay. It's not coming. And another thing, I think it kind of like hangs now. So yeah, I'm not sure. I do believe that the ground power might hang your plane. My plane is hung, so gotta check this one out. Okay, so anyways, if this causes a problem for you guys, I think the best thing to do for you is just use the APU. I believe that would be the best way. I'm going to test this a little bit more, and I'm going to make sure, okay, because last time I used the ground power, it didn't do this, but this time it seems to have caused an issue in the plane. So if ground power doesn't work, I would just say straight away, load in, don't connect the ground power, just use the APU, like first the batteries, then the APU, then let it start. So yeah, I decided to add these in because I just whatever. Okay, so two things. 737, if you're going to try to put the GPU, it doesn't work. It crashes the plane, just hangs the whole plane, and you have to like go back out, just switch planes. And like basically what you can do is, like when you're, for example, you're in 737-800, so you go, you choose the 700 and you click save, and then go back again, and then choose the 800 and then go in, because sometimes it loads and glitched. So, but I tested the APU. The APU works absolutely perfectly. Okay, no issues whatsoever. Now the 777, same exact thing that I did for the 737. Loaded the plane in, everything worked. I went to this one, connected the sim brief in the EFB, and then went to the database. Okay, it will keep saying this. Don't worry about it. I think it's fine. Just double check if it's here. Oh, it's hung. Okay, so I'm gonna have to restart. So if this happens to you, it just keeps saying you don't have the latest AIRAC. Just main menu. Okay, you choose the plane, and then once you load in, it's gonna work perfectly. Don't worry about that. Just do this real quick. EDDL again, and let's start. So once we load in, the plane should be fine, and you should be able to see the AIRAC without any issues whatsoever. It will work absolutely fine. Let me just wait for it to load. Okay. Okay, so we do go to FMC, and there you go. It's there. It works fine. If we go to the database right here, it will show us this, and it will not give us that issue anymore. So it's good also this happens so that I can show you. Like I said, with this, don't freak out. Just keep going through the steps, and you'll be fine. Now, like I said, the GPU on the 737 did not for me, right? But like the 737, I think also the 777 will have the same problem. Let's go cold and dark. Let's just wait for it to finish everything. Be good. Cold and dark is set. Now I'm gonna test it whether it has the same problem with the ground power. I do believe the ground power will be the same issue. Okay, so request. Oh no, actually not the same issue. Apparently the 777. What the hell is this? Okay, I think the 777. I think it hung now. I think it hangs because when you look at outside, it will disappear. Oh wait, no. Wait, hold on. Just go up and see. Okay. Let's turn on the battery. Oh no. See, everything is hung again. So yeah, same problem. It will load up for a little bit, it will hang, and then now you cannot click anything, you cannot do anything. Everything just stops working. So yeah, definitely do not use the ground power. But what you do is, like, once you load in, turn on the battery, start the APU immediately, work from there. That's it, you know, like, so doing this on the runway, of course, you don't do this on the runway. You just move your plane to a gateway, to a gate or a ramp or whatever you want to. You decide on that, but don't load into that. Load into the runway first. Go to the gate using GSX. Of course, if you're going to be flying vatsim, don't connect until you're at the gate. You start at the runway, then choose the gate. Everything's fine. Go to the the cold and dark. Set everything to cold and dark, and then start your plane normally. Okay, and then just then you log on to vatsim and something, and then while you're at the gate, because if you do that, people get pissed off. I heard the controllers getting really pissy at this one guy that he was flying around randomly loading onto the runway. He told them, please disconnect now, and go read our what do they call them? Our terms of service, TOS, basically. Yeah, was it called terms of service? I forgot what they called it, but yeah, this, like, they do have this document on how you're supposed to behave, what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to load into this, what connecting, what you do with the controllers, what is your responsibility, what's controller's responsibility. All of the stuff is there in that document. Okay, so he told them, I forgot what was it called, honestly, but anyway, so vatsim has those. The code of conduct. Finally, sheesh. I was like struggling on this one. Yeah, so you have to make sure that you follow the code of conduct, otherwise you're gonna get told to disconnect. So yeah, always make sure that you know what you're doing. Okay, guys, sometimes also the plane will load in and it will be stuck. This is not really something you can do anything about. What you do is, like, once this happens and you can't click anything, you can't go anywhere, you can do is just go to the main menu again, choose a different aircraft, choose the aircraft again. No, it's the same aircraft. Like, see, I have the 777 freighter. So basically, I'll just go to the ER, save and back, go here again, the 777 freighter, and then you just load into the runway again, and this time it's supposed to, like, okay, it will load in better. It happened to me also while I was doing multiple tests. I would load in and nothing would work, but then I would go out and come back in again and it would be fine. Sometimes also the screens are going to be black, and yoke is on the side. Don't worry, just go back and reload the plane again and the plane will work fine. This is MSFS 24, and this is PMDG in it. There's nothing you can do about it. You will face some bugs, but if it's something that we can handle, it's fine. There, we just wait until thing loads up. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, good. Okay, and now we go to the FMC, and it's working. So don't worry about it. Just whenever anything happens, just go back, re-choose the plane, come back in, it will work. Okay, that will fix almost all your problems. And like I said, load into the game. You have to be on the runway. Use GSX to move you. Cold and dark, you're set. Don't use the ground power. It will freeze the plane. Use the this one. Just always use the APU directly. Just battery, APU, start. I know this is not how we usually do it, but this is how you have to do it now. All right, okay, guys. Okay, guys. All right. So this video, definitely, I need if you found this interesting, it's helped you out, please leave a like and mention in the comments that it's you. I won't be able to give you guys full support on this because these are the only issues that I faced. If you face any other issues, there's no support for this. I cannot help because I cannot just know every single issue that could come up for you guys. Again, Listen to me carefully. This only works on the sim update 1 beta. If you're going to not update and try it and the normal release, the official release, it most probably won't work, and I think a lot of people know that it won't work. So I have only tested it here. Now I need to go figure out how the hell do I remove this co-pilot thing. It's an annoying thing. I need to get the hell out of my face. So yeah, let's see. Anyways, guys, again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you on the next one.